Hello, everyone. Today we're going to read from Job chapter 42, verse 7 to 10. It reads, After the Lord had finished speaking to Job, he said to Eliphaz the Temanite, I am angry with you and your two friends, for you have not spoken the truth about me, as my servant Job has. Now, take 7 bulls and 7 rams, go to my servant Job and offer a burnt offering for yourselves. Then my servant Job will pray for you. I will surely accept his prayer and not deal with you as your folly deserves, for you have not spoken the truth about me as my servant Job has. Then Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite went and did as the Lord had told them, and the Lord accepted Job's prayer. After Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes and doubled his previous possessions. Now, just a backstory. Job was a very successful man. He was very righteous before God. And one day, or in a span of a few days, he lost absolutely everything. And so his really good friends came to him. First, for 7 days, they sat next to him without saying a word. And after that, when they did start speaking, none of them offered any comfort to Job. In fact, Job was disappointed in the words that they shared with him. After everything he said, after everything he explained, he told them, I really haven't sinned against God. So all these things that are happening to me, I don't understand. It's not because I've sinned. And at this point, I just don't understand why I'm still alive, right? And his friends got really upset with him and they said, you can't say that you didn't do anything. No righteous person, I'm paraphrasing here, no righteous person will go through all these things that you're going through. So God will always reward the wicked the way they're meant to be rewarded, right? And so after they have done all their back and forth, God pretty much speaks to his friends and says, no, you guys are wrong about me. And Job is right about me. And I want you to go and apologize to Job, and Job will pray for you. But here is the thing that actually stood out to me. Every time, for the last 2 times that I've read this particular verses, Job chapter 42, verse 7 to 10, it is always so mind-boggling to me that Job had absolutely nothing. He was grieving. He was at a loss. His friends still had everything, their integrity, their children, their possessions, their respect, and Job had lost all of that. And now he has been put in a position to pray for his friends. How do you do that? You are the friend who has nothing. You are the friend who is in pain. You are the friend who is going through this trial. And the people around you that you're sharing your things with, they don't understand you. They don't get it. They feel like there's something wrong with you. They feel like you are the problem, right? And no matter what you say, they don't hear you. They don't see you. In today's society, we would say, okay, these are not our friends. We block. We leave them be. We say, yeah, bad vibes over there, right? These were not truly my friends. And so, and you go and you stay in your little corner. But we see here God is saying, Job, pray for your friends. Job, actually, God didn't ask Job to. God asked them to go to Job and ask for prayer. Ask for forgiveness, ask for prayer, right? And Job prays for them. Job prays for them knowing that they didn't comfort him. Job prays for them knowing that he is still in need, he is still the one going through it while they are flourishing. Job prays for them. Just sit with that. Job wasn't like, why should I? No, you guys need to pray for me because I'm the one who's going through this. I'm the one who's going through that, right? But Job, in his spirit, he knew he had to pray for them in spite of everything that was going on in his life, in spite of everything he had lost. He just had that feeling within him that, you know what, let me pray for them, because at this point I get it. This life is not about me. What is happening in front of me, it's beyond me. But I cannot get into my feelings when what is happening is clearly spiritual. And so he prays for his friends. And this is the best part. Verse 10. After Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes and doubled his previous possessions. What if Job hadn't prayed for his friends then? And I have to ask myself, was this a key element in Job being restored? Was this a key element in his journey? What if he had delayed it? Would that have delayed his fortunes being restored and doubled? Because he postured his heart, he postured his spirit above whatever emotions he had. So I would like to encourage us today that in spite of what you're going through, in spite of whether your family members understand it or whether they blame you or not, whether your friends understand it or whether they blame it or not, whether they are standing right there with you, whether they are holding you or praying for you or supporting you, don't look at that. Let your foundation be in God. Let your foundation seek your comfort in the hand of God and not in the hand of people. Seek the ear of God. Seek to be validated by God and not by human beings. Don't try to prove yourself or explain yourself to everyone or explain the situation. Sit before God and just open up to Him. And when you feel led to pray for others, go ahead and don't fight it. Don't say, man, my life is worse than theirs. Why should I pray for them? Just pray for them. Look around you. Look at the people. Even if for you, you feel like what they have going on is not that serious, pray for them. Put your heart in a posture of servitude, like want to serve in the midst of your pain, and pray for them and watch what God begins to do in your life. Have an amazing week. God bless you.